Hi, I'm Fiona. I'm a paramedic. I've been a paramedic, national registered paramedic in the US for 30 years plus. And I worked for a fire department for 25 years. I've worked for a hospital for the last 3 years, actually. And we have tourniquets that we've used. Fortunately, not very often, but it does happen. And this is one that I'm showing you today. I know nothing about it. I've never used it. I'll show you how you apply it. It seems like the straps are very sturdy. You know, there doesn't seem to be anything flimsy about this. It seems like it's very strong.
Anu, try to break that thing. Try to break, because previous tactic combat medic told me that in army they use metal thin. That's the biggest question.
I mean, so it does bend.
Does bend, okay.
But yeah, I mean, metal would probably be more reliable. If I were to buy one, I would just default and get a metal one, but because I can bend this very slightly, but I'm not super strong either. Right. I can bend it just a little bit. I don't know why you would. Okay. You know, I mean, something very unusual would have to happen to break this. But I think for the purposes here, you know, you're not
going to bend it. All you do, you just have to latch the thing and it should hold. Okay.
And you're not shoring up a building. I mean, how strong does it need to be? So
the guys who started to make these tourniquets, it was a manufacturer of windows of doors manufacturer, metalloplastic they call it. So they did their research, they got certification, and they started to help army by starting manufacturing this thing. So they use the best material. All
right. So one thing that's very good about this is the Velcro goes all the way along it. It seems like a very strong strap, and you just bring it around and cinch it like that. Okay. And then you twist the windlass until bleeding is stopped.
Until bleeding stops, or until you will not feel pulse anymore.
So, or you don't feel a pulse.
Okay.
And then you do that. If that's not tight enough, you do it again. And obviously that's going to be quite painful, but I mean, this seems very sturdy. This is how they're normally constructed. It seems fine to me. I mean, I haven't used a lot of different ones, but this seems to work very well. And it can get very, very tight. That's painful.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I can put my finger in there.
So, that's going to be very effective on slowing the bleeding down. But yeah, it's Velcro all the way. I mean, then you can use this on someone who's much bigger, obviously, with a very big leg. Although if it's military, they're probably not going to have very big legs.
Yeah.
Like that, right?
Yeah. And you're supposed to put it on top of all your clothes, or you have to rip it, or how you will rip it if you injured?
Well, generally, when we have somebody who has a traumatic injury, we're removing their clothes anyway.
Yeah.
But if you have...
But if soldier by himself...
Yeah.
If he left by himself, he can put it by himself, that thing?
Yeah, he just put it over his clothes. Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's different when you have a fire department coming to your rescue, and they've got all the tools and all the people to help you. You know, and we still use this because this is such a great tool.
Yeah.
But they have scissors because one of the things we do when we have somebody with a trauma, we take the clothes off to make sure that we're looking at the whole body and that we can see all of the injuries. But with something like this, if it's a guy using it by himself, as you can see, you know, I can put it on my leg. I could put it on with one hand.
With one hand, okay.
With one hand, and start cinching it up, right, like this. Even if this arm is gone, I can do that. I can make it tight. and then I can do this. Right?
And then you'll write the time.
You write the time. Yep.
Okay.
Put the time. I mean, you can write it on your legs if you have a pen. If you have nothing to write with, that's going to be kind of difficult. You could always write it in blood on your pants.
Yeah.
Right?
And how many of those one soldier has to? They said that you have 4 of those. Have to have with you all the time. 4 tourniquets on you.
Is that what they have? They have 4 tourniquets.
Each one has required to have 4.
So they can help themselves and they can help
for
somebody
2
else
legs
if they
and
need to.
two legs and 2 hands.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you have one hand left that you can do this, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't, then you're kind of stuck. You have to get somebody else to help you. But yeah, so if you have 4 and somebody can assist you, then they can put these all on. And the major, it's the legs that are the most important first, obviously. Whatever's bleeding the worst, you start with that one.
Legs is more important. Okay.
Yeah.
So what is your couple words conclusion? It's a normal, will do its job until you arrive to hospital. It should be good to use, right? Your opinion.
Seems very strong. I'm not a bodybuilder, but to me it feels like it's very sturdy, very strong. There's plenty of surface area of Velcro, which is good because you can use it on somebody with a big thigh. But then it gets small enough that you can use it. You can use it on an arm. So this is my arm. You can cinch it down. That's going to be a good size, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it on my arm. I can do this. Teeth are good too, right? You want the windlass up there where you can reach it.
Guys, can you just please sit on that couch and don't walk around? Please.
And it can twist either way, right or left, and then you can do that with it. Wrap it around.
Oh yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, it is tight.
It's very tight. Ouch. Woo! So, yeah, I can do it with one hand.
Yeah.
So there you go. Seems good.
Seems good. Okay.
Got the
Here we
picture.
go. Aronia, Ukrainian made in Ukraine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, aronia is such a black, like a berries. It grows on trees, and it's known for stopping blood. Aronia in Ukraine. Yeah, that's why they named this brand of tourniquets Aronia. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you,
Absolutely.
Fiona, for testing it
My
with
pleasure.
me. Your opinion was important for me to
Good.
know.
All right. Well, thank
Okay,
you.
thank
I
you.
appreciate that.